For some pre-match entertainment before tonight's game. We'll not point any fingers, so why it's slightly delayed. It's this table here, so why it's run back with the food, but we're just going to crack on because we've literally got just under an hour to get through this. Tannadice hero, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands up for Jon Daly!
If you'd have offered us the opportunity of playing two championship teams in the semi-final and the final, you know, at the start of the season to win a cup, you'd have snapped someone's hand off. So we obviously thought going into our semi-final in a kind of, you know, match training, we went out thinking we're playing Celtic, and finally we get through. We came in from training and Ross County were ahead, so we were all looking at each other thinking, like, basically don't fuck it up, like, we've got a massive chance here, and if we go and do our business and we do what we can do, then, you know, no disrespect to the clubs that we beat, but we knew that we had an unbelievable chance, and to be fair, we turned up in the semi-final and I thought we were good, and then the final obviously then, you know, speaks for itself. I think once Conway got that goal to put us 2-0 up, we knew we could enjoy probably the first time I've actually enjoyed the last 10 minutes of the game, where you can just soak up the atmosphere and you know that you've basically won the game. So no, it was an incredible experience, probably my best experience as a player. Yeah, without doubt it is my best experience as a player, and something that I obviously will cherish forever.
Can you remember that feeling at full-time whistle? You know, we've asked this a lot of your teammates, some of them are just like, oh, good breathe.
Yeah, I do. I remember it well. Obviously, my daughter was only should have been 1 or 2 at the time, so I tried to bring her on the pitch, and the steward stopped me bringing her on. I wish I would have just fucking slapped them now and brought her on, like, you know. You know, that it was obviously, that's disappointing. That's the type of stuff I look back on and have regrets on. You know, they didn't get to bring her on, but yeah, no, that feeling. I wish I never wore them bloody glasses as well. I think they were the child's glasses that I put on, and I look back at the pictures and think, what were you doing, like, you know? But no, it's an unbelievable feeling, and to be part of a squad that have won the Scottish Cup, it is such a difficult thing to do. I don't think players realise when you start off as a professional, it is very difficult to win things. You know, most players that make professional clubs have come from successful amateur teams or junior teams, and they're used.
But he went under the radar with it. But yeah, like really similar in terms of characters, I'd say. Like unassuming at times, but Bags' ability, knew where they wanted to go when it turned to take these steps together as well. Similarly, always doing extra, always working hard in the gym. Like diets or places being professional. They were both like
yeah, there was a little kind of group at that time. Matrulby were the kind of all the players at that time, and you had like Galby, Stu Armstrong, John Suter, all these guys coming through at the time, and they used to go down. They'd go down to like the park and just play matches against each other, and we were like, "What are you doing? Like, if you get injured, like you won't get to play the weekend." But they just literally were out playing with their mates, and they loved it. They'd go down in their France kits and all, playing, and I'd be driving past them on the Kingsway, like, fuck home, like, you've got a match tomorrow, you know. So but Stuart was, like, he's spot on, spot on. He did go under the radar, but see, athletically, like, he could run. I think in the modern game, when you have that athleticism, like, he can go places. I think his intelligence, like, he was such an intelligent footballer on and off the park. He went and done the law degree or something like that, so like, he was switched on in terms of like what he wanted to do and how he was going to get there. You know, very, very, very good player. know, it's mad when you think about where he's gone, and it's incredible.
Who had the most boring day? Sean Dillon or John Daly?
That's actually close.
They're very different though. Like Dillo, they were both really boring, but ranks at this thing. The last game of the season.
Yeah, he wouldn't eat a takeaway or anything throughout the year, and then he'd have like a McDonald's as a treat at the end of the year, and then that's game for the following year. Like 1 treat. So I don't know. Dillo would have the odd McDonald's and the odd KFC where Ranks wouldn't. So that's a close one.
Yeah, I branched it out the opposite to that. They pair them right. Both who would do the business. It's like a business.
Do you know, right? See, I think Dillo was really instrumental in getting that calendar, the naked calendar done. And there was no surprise that he wanted to do it because he was absolutely ripped. But I don't think you see any photos of me and Kenza on there.
Why not?
We weren't ripped.
The final teammate we need to mention, especially for Paul. John, you played with Brian McLean.
Yeah.
Paul fucking hates him.
Hate's a strong one. I just didn't think he wasn't a favourite United player of all time.
Well, there's probably been a lot of players that now Brian again was a solid defender at the time, came in, fit into the group.
I love the fact that we signed him because Stephen McLean couldn't referee our games. So in that way,
good reason.
he was one of my favourite signings.
I never looked at him like that, and I wondered why we never had him. That was a good reason to sign him.
Yeah. We've got some quick fire questions to finish off. Probably meant for John this one, Carl. We'll virtually enough. Best goal you scored for United?
I'll probably go with the Celtic second header at Hamden when we got beat 4-3. Although we got beat, which is coaching other teams, it's the first result you look for. So it's the club that I probably have the most affection for and the most time for. So yeah, I just think it feels like home to me.
I think it's as a club it gave me the opportunity to make some of the best memories I've made in football, and I think we can't undervalue or underappreciate that. When you look back at your career, I say some of the finest memories about in this stadium or wearing that shirt, so I can only be thankful for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Callum Morris and Jon Daly!